All right, welcome back to Livens Cocktails. Tonight we're gonna make another swizzle, and this is an adaptation of the Queen's Park Swizzle. This is the Hyde Park Swizzle. I believe this was created by Death & Company. As I said, it's a riff off a Queen Park Swizzle. The Hyde Park Swizzle replaces the rum from the Queen's Park Swizzle with gin and accents the Angostura bitters with Peychaud's bitters. For tonight's gin, I'm gonna use Roku gin from Japan, Angostura bitters, Peychaud's bitters, fresh squeezed lime juice, and simple syrup. I'm using a rich simple syrup for this one. So, like the Queen's Park Swizzle, the Hyde Park Swizzle is built swizzled in a glass. It's really easy and simple to make and delicious and also refreshing. Now, if you want to see how the Queen's Park Swizzle is made, I've left a link in the description below to a previous video, and I think this is going to be really great and fun to make. So we're going to take our glass. I'm using this tall beer glass and usually use a swizzle stick, but this one doesn't fit. So if you don't have a swizzle stick, you're in luck because you can use a bar spoon, and that's what I'll be doing tonight. So we've got our spoon, we've got our glass. Let's build a cocktail and see how it goes. All right, first up, we're gonna add some mint to our glass, maybe 6 to 8 leaves. Then instead of our swizzle stick, we're gonna use our bar spoon. Really just mix that up. Get the mint throughout the glass here. Really coat the glass with those oils. Our first ingredient is gonna be 3/4 of an ounce of simple syrup. We'll do 3/4 of an ounce of fresh lime juice. Then we'll add 2 ounces of our Roku gin. Before we add our ice, I'm gonna give that another quick swizzle. Get everything nice and mixed up in there. All right, let's dump in some crushed ice. Take our bar spoon. All right, now we'll top that up with more crushed ice, a couple dashes of Angostura bitters. We're gonna do a good bit of Peychaud's bitters too. Really build a good little top of those. There we go. Now we'll just add a nice little snow cone on top. Drop in our nice Surfside sip. Grab some mint for our garnish. Nice little bouquet there. All right, let's try our Hyde Park Swizzle. Okay, so I tried it once and I tried it right again after pushing some bitters down a little bit in it because I wanted a little bit of that Peychaud's bitters taste. And this is really, really tasty. It's very different than the Queen's Park Swizzle because all the gin botanical notes really come through very strongly in this. It's almost like a Southside with added bitters. It's pretty tasty, and the mint does liven it up quite a bit. And the bitters bring a little bit of extra taste, but honestly, not as much as I hoped it would. I tried this for the first time a few weeks ago in Bangkok. I was at this speakeasy rooftop concept bar there, and they had a Hyde Park Swizzle, and I was really interested in trying it, so I did, and this really meets exactly what I had there, but it was really hot in Thailand, so anything cold was definitely refreshing, and this is really tasty too, but I think in the future, maybe I would mix the bitters in with the drink a little bit more. In fact, I'm gonna do that now. I think the added bitters mixed into the drink will help bring a much bigger and more robust taste because the Peychaud's bitters have a really unique taste and I didn't really get them that much in the first few sips. But I've mixed it up a little bit more now, so let's go ahead and try it. All right, but now that I've mixed it up and you get the Angostura bitters and the Peychaud's bitters really going well with the gin and lime juice, it really does elevate it into a much more complex cocktail, and it's pretty tasty. Overall, between the two, I still think the Queen's Park Swizzle is the superior one. Really, I think the Hyde Park Swizzle is a great way to involve gin in your summer drinks and kind of your tiki repertoire menu because you have this gin-based drink that's very refreshing, very botanical, got all the tropical influences added to it, and so it really fits, and you know, it's a pretty good drink. So if you like the video, please like and subscribe, and cheers.